Assalamualaikum and good evening for Madam Chitra and for my fellow friends. So my name is Nur Rashni Medita Mimi. From Dharma 7. We would like to do a presentation for test 3, which is about the strategies for the teaching of English in early childhood education in bilingual and multilingual contexts. Alright, so as you can see here is stated all of my details. Okay, so for today, I would like to discuss about what strategies and activities that suits preschoolers' development in bilingual and multilingual contexts. So here is all of activities and strategies that I do. Okay, so for the first strategies that I did is I did about activities about let's talk about fruits in 0 to 5 minutes with students. So these strategies focusing on oral language development and emotional literacy. So English skills that develop in these activities is they can upgrade all of their vocabularies, like fruit names like bananas, apple, and oranges. So second skills that develop is they can develop their sentence structure. For example, this is a fruit, this is a watermelon, or I like orange. So that's some of the example of sentences that can students structured by themselves. Okay, for the third skills that I develop is the students can express preference with simple phrases. And finally, they can associate words with facial expression. For example, I will ask them to do expression when they taste something that's sour or something that's sweet. So they will make some sour face and others. So the reason why I choose the strategies is to build word meaning connection to kids, and also to introduce them descriptive language, and finally to develop confidence in oral participation through non-verbal cues. For example, using their face and their movement and others. Alright, for the next strategies that I did is a vocabulary box game with students that take 5 to 12 minutes. These activities is focusing to repetition, pronunciation, and sentence pattern. So the skills that develop to kids is first of all is they can develop more repetition of vocabulary, and for the second skills is they can structure oral sentence, and then they can listen to the music when I stop and play the music. So this can strengthen their auditory focus. And lastly, the skills that develop is I can encourage them to speak confidently in front of their peers, and they can speak more fluent. Okay, so the reason why it matters to kids is it can reinforce the structured speaking. Hence, they can also encourage more active vocabulary retrieval to kids. And lastly, um, it can make use of a total physical response and music movement integration that is ideal for kinesthetic learners. So this strategy is suitable for the auditory and the kinesthetic learners, since the kids can do more movement and more activities that related to the physical movement. Okay, so everyone, here is my third activities that I did to my student is activities are fruit market role play that taken between 12 to 20 minutes. So this activities is focusing to their functional language and emergent writing. So their English skill that develop is listening comprehension of multi-step instruction, and also they can learn how to early writing and spelling of fruits name correctly, and then the kids also can do turn taking and polite conversational cues, And finally, they can also recreate functional phrases like I want to pay, here is your fruit, and others. So in these strategies, the reason why it matters to students is because it mimics to the real life communicative situation, so it helps students to be more confident in real life situation. Besides, it also strengthens their listening to writing to speaking link. And finally, it also can develop their early transactional dialogue in English. Okay, so for the next activities that I did is a fruit hunt game that taken between 20 to 27 minutes that focusing to their movement-based language use and also recall. So these activities is to present simple structure to kids and also to make them recognize the name of fruits and also to um, make them respond to the teacher's instruction. Okay, this activity is designed to help students to connect their physical activity with language recall. So this is called embodied learning. Besides, it also to encourage students to autonomous speaking. And lastly, teachers do activities these activities to promote confidence in spontaneous verbal expression.